Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be one of them.
Okay.
I'm thinking that.
I got one.
I smashed her past one time, and I said smash to a guy from an anime. I'm gonna say it now.
Hey, what's your favorite anime, bro? What's your favorite? What's your favorite anime?
One Piece.
I have not watched a lot of anime.
No, swear.
More
My
like
bad.
mid-piece.
Swear.
One Piece. I got.
Alright, guys. I just want to real quick say I have not watched a lot of anime. Y'all can criticize me for this. My favorite anime is Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. I respect that. No, I can
Slayer.
respect that. I can respect that.
I'm just not gonna say anything because I did not.
One Piece. Watch. Hey, whoever. One Piece is king, bro. One Piece is king. Where my dog at?
In the back with my niggas, all the same, we might act up. Come with caution, cause you know we all strapped up. Yo, bitch, she want me cause you seen a nigga stacked up. But I can keep her, I just wanna be the backup. With my niggas, all the same, we might act up. Come with caution, cause you know we all strapped up. Yo, bitch, she want me cause you seen a nigga stacked up. But I can keep her, I just wanna be the backup. Now I'm in a Royce, switching lanes. Pull up to the street, and they all know my name. Now I got a brand, and my baby changed swing. I was just boat, steady looking for some strength. And my little brother, free my nigga out of cash. Selling drugs and I get it out, so bitch, I'm getting paid. And I'm in a Mozzie cause I crush the fucking range. And I tell your bitch cause I'm better than your man. In the back with my niggas, all the same, we might act up. Come with caution cause you know we all strapped up. Yo, bitch, you want me cause you seen a nigga stacked up.
Alright, bro, I'm about to tell y'all right now. I'm about to explain why One Piece is the best anime of all time, bro. I'm about to explain. Alright, so the reason why people get so hype for One Piece, right? People probably think like Naruto's better than One Piece. Dragon Ball is better than One Piece. And I respect that. I respect Dragon Ball. But there's no way Naruto is not better than One Piece. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Look, I got Kakashi tatted on my wrist. Alright, when Kakashi was boxing Orochimaru, I was like, oh, that's a real stepper. You know what I'm saying? I got caught. But there's no way we're gonna sit here and try to say Naruto is better than One Piece. And I started with Naruto first. So my opinion's valid. Alright, so this is why. Number one, do I have to go on Monkey D. Luffy, bro? Bro, name me a character, bro. Name me a character outside of One Piece that inspires you to be the best version of yourself, right? Inspires you to, literally, just go out and try new shit. Inspires you, and then let me break it down, basically for you. Luffy has the best emotional intelligence, right? His friends, majority of people on Luffy's crew has betrayed him. Naruto had one person betray him, bro. It was fucking Sasuke, and Sasuke didn't even freaking betray him. Sasuke was just doing his own shit. He had his own purpose. Actually, Sasuke's the real Luffy and Naruto. We want to keep it a band, but y'all niggas ain't ready for that conversation. Sasuke had every right to crash out. Fuck niggas. You know what I'm saying? After Danzo, though. Everything after Danzo was kind of crazy. But, hey, everything up to Danzo, man, fuck the village. Fuck the leave. Man, shout out Pain. Nagato literally brought Naruto's dream to reality because he brought everybody back because the motherfucker Naruto kept crying. He's like, please do something, Pain. Like, okay, cool. He gonna kill Pain. He couldn't kill Pain because he needed Pain, Nagato, the last Pain to bring everybody back. Actually, keep it with Bane with you, he's not getting through Konan at that state, bro, without going Nine Tails. Motherfucker got Sage Mode. Oh, wow. He didn't even be able to use Sage Mode like that. Man, look, man, Naruto, hey, Naruto a goat. Don't get me wrong. My knucklehead ninja, he a goat. But this nigga is not stepping to Naruto, to Luffy in a philosophical battle. You know what I'm saying? Luffy literally represents Luffy was fighting with the best enemy that Naruto has fought. What? Itachi? Or as an enemy? Itachi not an enemy. Obito wasn't even an enemy. Bro, this nigga Luffy went and impelled down. Fought with Crocodile. Bro, he turned, Jinbei's not a criminal, but he turned Jinbei, like a warlord Jinbei. Like, bro, this nigga Luffy, bro, he was working with Rob. That's what I'm saying. Pirates, right? So, that's also, this point number 2 is pirates. Pirates. There's so many different meanings to the word pirate. You can be a good pirate, a bad pirate, a non-aggression pirate, Redshanks, non-aggression pirate, Blackbeard, bad pirate, Luffy, bad pirate, not bad pirate, to the world government, he a bad pirate. You know what I'm saying? Luffy, good, okay. Luffy's not even a good pirate. Luffy's not even a fucking pirate, bro. This motherfucker just eat all the food and just parties. That's Luffy. Ace is a good pirate because at the end of the day, Ace could have literally, reason why Ace was even considered having a bounty or was considered a bad person was because he was the devil's son. Like, he literally got hoed in the beginning of the world. Like, him being born is literally the reason why he's the way he is. Like, he got hoed, right? And that whole aspect of his character talks about pride and how you got to get over your pride and how you deserve love. Shout out Law! Law is a good pirate that got hoed, but this nigga was doing evil shit. Crows on, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then Dofi is an evil ass motherfucker. But when you realize Dofi, the Doflamingo backstory, how his dad literally destroyed his whole team. I put it like this. I ain't gonna hold you. This is what I mean. If I was part of the Ku Klux Klan, right? If I was part of the Ku Klux Klan, and people tell me like, "Hey man," and my dad was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go live with black people." That's how we're gonna live with black people. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, "That's fine. We're gonna leave, right?" This dude had the audacity to be like, go in the black community, be like, "Hey guys, we were part of the Ku Klux Klan, but now we're with y'all." Oh, of course you're gonna. What do you think gonna happen? So that's how Dofi is like, oh my goodness. He crashing on everybody. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the world building of One Piece. Like, Naruto doesn't have the level of Naruto doesn't have the complex, the complex of thinking, like world building, bro. Like, yes, Naruto has great characters, whoop-de-doo, woohoo. But One Piece, bro, One Piece has, well, first of all, if we scroll down, like, each character, just Chopper has a story. Robin got a story. Sanji got a story. Brook got a story. Frankie got a story. Zoro got a story. Luffy has a story. See, of course, everybody loves Luffy, right? Now, most people's favorite anime character when it comes to One Piece is not even Luffy. I met a girl said she loves Zoro. You know what I'm saying? A bad girl. You know what I'm saying? A baddie says she loves Zoro. And that just shows the aspect of Zoro being a real man. Zoro was killing people, killing pirates. Zoro was all about getting him stronger, get him bigger. Bro, Zoro literally went to his enemy, and got on his hands and knees and said, "Make me stronger. Make me I'm not even explaining cooler right now. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Make me stronger. Make me stronger." You know what I'm saying? To Mihawk. And Mihawk was like, "Hell no, get out of here, little nigga." But then Mihawk was like, "Man, you couldn't beat these people." And Zoro was like, "I beat these people." And then Mihawk started training for 2 years. You see what I'm saying? Different level of different characters. And then Luffy got his hand on his hand and knees for Bowen Hancock. A feminist. A girl that hates men. Bro, but she started helping out Luffy because he's a different man, you know? So that's where this whole aspect of One Piece is actually real life. You know, and the Robin. Hey, man, a lot of these women got some HOEs. You don't know why, but do you know why they are that way? Maybe they were born into a system, born into a society that made them, built them that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, Sanji. Bro, the passion of serving, the passion of cooking. Am I cooking right now? I swear I'm cooking right now, like Sanji. You know what I'm saying? But I get women. You know what I'm saying? I'm Ace. You know what I'm saying? I be chilling, bro. You know, I be chilling. You know what I'm saying? Bro, making music, lonely for 50 years. Luffy was like, "Bet, you've been lonely for 50 years, you're on my crew." What? Just everybody in the crew was like, "Hell no, he's a walking skeleton." Then you get to know Brook, know his story, know his history. Wow. Then you got Frankie, bro. Frankie, you know what's so crazy, bro? Frankie's probably one of the realest man. Like, look, man. Look, I ain't gonna talk about Dressrosa. I'm gonna Pinky, what his name is. You know, I'm gonna leave that to y'all. But the aspect of the Water 7, when Frankie, you know, when we learn about his backstory, how he got the original his father figure killed for his inventions. You know, with great power comes great responsibilities. You know, and I'm not even an engineer, but I have a friend that's an engineer, and that's what's inspiring with him. It's like kind of like Tony Stark, where you cannot create. You know, you got to worry about what you create. What you create, somebody can copy. What you create, somebody can, you know, modify it. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to, or just steal your whole idea. You know what I'm saying? And so, bro, and that's like, bro, that's just like the surface of One Piece. Oh, my bad, Big Chop. And you got Chopper, bro. My bad, Big Chop. Fuck Usopp. My bad. All right, bro. I don't know. Usopp weak to me, bro. I ain't got time. Look. Oh, I ain't gotta explain about Nami. You know, it's like, bro, you know what's so crazy? See, name me a character, right? Name me a character in Naruto. I'm just asking for the people. Name me a character in Naruto that is better written than Nami. Best you got Sasuke. I'm talking about written. I'm talking about written. I'm still waiting. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not even trying to be biased, bro. Just facts, bro. Bro, when you understand, bro, I could tell. Look, bro, ever since I'm telling y'all right now, ever since I watched Nami and I learned Nami's story, I've been getting bitches ever since. Trying to tell y'all niggas, I'm talking about retaining bitches, not, you know, get some bitch, you know what I'm saying? And then, oh man, he got stolen from me. Somebody stole him from me. No, I'm talking about you retain the bitch, and you know, sometimes you gotta let go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let go. You know what I'm saying? You let go. You know, and do the other thing. You gotta walk forward. You know what I'm saying? But you have the option to let go. It wasn't like he just stole it from you. You like, all right, bet, let go. Like what, bro? What? Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Ever since I'm watch One Piece, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. My life changed while I watched One Piece. My life changed while I watched One Piece, bro. Naruto taught me, you know, how to, what did Naruto even teach me? Like, how to, like, you know, be a ninja, be a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But One Piece taught me how to live in a society, function for real. One Piece actually is really just peak. One Piece is really just peak. I don't know how many times I gotta say that, you know, like, and this, I'm just only talking about the Straw Hat crew, bro. Like, if we go to different crews, you know, and it's also the world building too. Like, for example, bro, like the Whitebeard pirates, bro, a pirate made for men who, you know, who don't have dads, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, they don't have no dads. They have no sense of purpose in life. The strongest man gave them a purpose in life. You know, we got Bonnie, bro. We got the kid pirates, bro. We got we got all these different types of pirates have their own different types of motives. You know, and like, look at that, bro. The crazy part about Smoker, man, like, this is like, that's what I mean in the sense of where, like, One Piece actually creates a sense of community. Look, Luffy, look at a girl version of Luffy, and there's Luffy right there. Like, women also, that's why I say One Piece is a must watch, because it's really the real world, right? Because women will actually, you know, see, like, I feel like every woman should watch One Piece, and here's two reasons why. First reason why is you'll be able to see all different types of men, the good men, the bad men, evil men, you know, the great men, and you will see how men view the world, right? And you know, instead of you will not get tricked. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing about a lot of women is like they're very gullible and they don't like to see the signs, right? Like, cause everything has signs. You know, I'm the opposite, where if I see one bad sign, I'm out. Meaning like, oh, I'm checked out. I might not leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, stay in situations that are not benefiting to me, you know, in the now or benefit me in the future. And so the second reason why I feel like every female on this earth should watch One Piece is you will be able to teach men that, or show men that you are the prize and that you're worthy to be chased, right? So if, for example, right, let's say this girl right here, right, she has her own drip, her own aura, then this girl right here, 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 you know, and then this girl right here, right? And this girl right here. So with that being said, if the woman focus on herself, right? Focus on her self-worth and whatever that means to you. I don't mean you got to go get out and get $1 million. I'm not saying you got to buy the best drip. I'm just saying is, what are you, like, what can you tell another or teach a man like about yourself that he can learn? You know, like maybe you need to teach the man to have fun. Maybe you need to teach the man about his finance. You know, maybe you need to teach a man how to dress. Like maybe you need to teach a man how to be very responsible with his emotional intelligence. You know, like not every man is not a great man is not built. He's not fucking Buzz Lightyear. You know what I'm saying? And so, and this can also apply to men. Why? I'll give you 2 reasons why men should watch One Piece. And the first one, why men should watch One Piece is you would inspiration, my brother. Inspiration. Like when you got Luffy right here, right? And Luffy Ace brothers, you know, very different philosophy, but has the same root of wanting to be free. And the desire of chase your dreams, chase your ambition. Now, don't be a dummy and don't, you know, have no backup plan A, B, C, D, you know, because once you chase, like, for example, if I wanted to make music, right, make money from music, then there's certain criteria that I have to master. I have to master. I have to master the art of perception, meaning I have to have a great image, meaning like my word has to have credibility. Part 2, I have to master the actual art of making music. My style. What is my style? Do I want to have people on my tracks all the time? Do I want to just be a solo? Do I want to be in a gang? Do I want to be solo dolo, one girl, one guy? You know what I'm saying? Like who am I as an artist? What am I presenting my craft towards to? And then, you know, part 3 on that is how it's like your image, how you look. Right? And like how can I turn like myself into a profit machine, right? What do I need that will continue to make me work 24/7 as far as making music? Like for me is I'm the foundation, meaning like I need friends. You know, that's one thing I need and want is genuine friends. You know what I'm saying? People who, you know, don't take energy from me, but people who boost me. Excuse me. So, okay. Who boost me? You know, I made business cards again. You know what I'm saying? I've been on this path, you know what I'm saying? And so it also comes down with trial and error too. You just got to keep doing it and you're going to mess up along the way, right? So passion driven, because through that is, you know what? After you master that, you're like, you know what? I'm going to do photography now, right? So you take that and you apply the same thing to photography or being a doctor or being a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to go to school. Not going to school is not bad. You know what I'm saying? Get that education. You know what I'm saying? Of what the craft you want to do. So, and then this is the reason number 2 why men should watch anime is, watch One Piece is because I want y'all to see the different, kind of what earlier was said about the women. is I want you to see the different complex of morality. What is right? What is wrong? And it sucks to say this, right? But the winner is always right. So knowing that some situations you want to win, some situations you don't want to win, right? And that all comes throughout with experience, right? You'll see Mihawk, right? Mihawk is when you about to fight Shanks, right? In the battlefield, right? Mihawk put the sword up and said, "Oh, I'm out." And they're like, "Mihawk, you work for the government. What are you doing?" And he said, the agreement was, I am not going to fight red hair Shanks. I'll fight Whitebeard, but I'm not fighting red hair Shanks, right? And so there's nothing wrong with walking away from situations. You know, walking away from play. Who cares about, Mihawk got bitched by Shanks. Mihawk backed down from Shanks. Who cares, bro? Mihawk has his own morality. He has his own purpose. He has his own story. He has his own journey. Who cares what fans gonna say? Like, that's the whole aspect, right? That's why you should watch One Piece's Men, because there's so much fans saying, like, it can be your mama, your dad, your brother, your sister, your friends, anybody can be a fan. Like, they're just saying just keep talking while they're not even, they're watching you like a reality TV show, trying to give input on what you should do on your own reality TV show when they're not even constructing themselves as their own reality TV show, because their show is so boring, so that's why they watch you. See what I'm saying? So, with that being said, One Piece is on top. One Piece is king. It's fuck Naruto. I love Naruto. Shout out Naruto. Pain is my favorite character. We smoking on that Jiraiya pack, you dig? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? If it was up to me, Pain shouldn't revive the leaf, bruh. He shouldn't revive the lead. I do not care. This is what I mean. I do not care about other people's village. I do not care about a village who comes from trauma, who is the starter of bad stuff. Like, check your own people, motherfuckers, before. That's what I'm saying. The problem with the leaf was that a lot of people from the leaf didn't check each other, right? They didn't check Donzo. Donzo screwed with, like, teamed up with Hanzo. Why? You see what I'm saying? And so, but then you got, and that falls to the point of where Tobirama, the second Hokage, being very lenient with the village. You see what I'm saying? His hatred for the Uchiha it spread it in different ways throughout the village. You see what I'm saying? Even the Uchiha was technically wrong for staging a coup, which forced Itachi, you know, make a yes or no decision, like some Walking Dead type shit, and he chose the village over his own blood on his family. Doesn't make it right. And, you know, he chose that for a selfish reason, because if he really chose that for the most logical reason to do that, then he would kill Sasuke so the village would be safe. But no, Itachi failed his mission, left Sasuke alive, even though that was the agreement. He left Sasuke alive, and Sasuke's hatred boiled up. And when Sasuke kept finding out the truth from other people, not from his homeboys, not from the village, from the leaf, and then you got your squad defending the village because they didn't grow up without having the burden of losing everything. Naruto grew up with nothing, so he's always going to be fiending and lusting for that sense of camaraderie, and because as long as he has friends, no matter who they are, he feels a sense of purpose. Just like how Jiraiya failed, Naruto technically failed. It was just on the sense of where, like, Pain's too strong, Pain's too real. See, the Pain arc was the last arc that really, you know, was like, I was keeping up with One Piece for real, man. But hey, after the Pain arc, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but hope y'all be easy, big dog.